If you freeze up every time the music changes, this video is for you. If your footwork feels rushed, chaotic, or empty, also for you. Today, I will be breaking down basic bachata footwork into two very easy concepts: speeding it up and delaying it. Once you understand these two very simple ideas, you'll never wonder what to do with your feet again. Hi dancer, welcome to BachaTUyYO. All right, let's begin. Concept number one, syncopation. Syncopation is basically we are either doubling the timing or tripling the timing, quadrupling the timing. Basically, if we have 8 major beats as an example, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Syncopation is when we add extra beats between these major beats. And mind you, you can add double the timing, right? Each like halfway through between the major beats. You can triple the timing, quadruple the timing, and more. You can skip some beats and add other beats. It doesn't matter. But as long as you add something between those major beats, it's called a syncopation technically. And again, here guys, we are generalizing the concepts, okay? Just so you understand. In bachata, we use syncopation mostly in the doubling the timing. And in this tutorial, we'll be focusing only in doubling the timing. For example, if I have my 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 normal timing, I can be syncopating 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So instead of doing 4 movements with my legs, I add 8 movements, adding something else in between those steps. Make sense? The way we apply syncopation to our footwork may vary, but today we will break down 2 easy types of syncopation that you can use all the time with any of your songs. And we will do a little mini drill for you to prove how easily these types of syncopation may apply. The first one is step tap. Super easy. All you need to know is instead of doing your basic 1, 2, 3, 4, you'd have to step, tap, step, tap. That's it. Let's try it once. Step tapping all the way through to number 8, meaning we're just going to stick in place, step, tap, step, tap, step, tap. Okay, fairly easy. I don't think I need to explain a lot and how to take a step and how to touch the floor. So let's just jump straight into it. Basic first, 5, 6, 7, basic, 1, 2, 3, 4, syncopation all the way through. And step, tap, step, tap, step, tap, again, step, tap, 7 and 8, basic 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, one more time. Step, tap, 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 and done. Okay, so if you've noticed, all we did in our syncopation is we doubled the amount of movements we do within the same amount of time, right? Because we can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All we did not speed up time, we added more movements. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. So it's very important to understand that syncopation adds movement but not time. So this is just a basic example, and we technically use this step almost all the time. If you now pay attention to dancers, occasionally when there's a little bit of 4 counts, sometimes we go like this. Syncopating, step, tap, step, tap. Awesome. Okay? The second major concept you need to understand is the opposite of syncopation. It's actually delaying, or kind of like hovering or pausing. I call it delaying, okay? So what happens is instead of actually adding movements, we decrease movements. So if my basic could be 1, 2, 3, 4, I can delay specific beats and then pick up my speed on other beats, or not pick up my speed. For example, instead of going 1, 2, I can do this. 1, 2, 3, 4. So instead of adding movements, we are eliminating movements. We use this mostly in the bachata rhythm called the bass. The bass is like that boom, 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 low sounding instrument. And most of the time, the rhythm of the bass goes like this. And this rhythm is something we try to match sometimes with our footwork called bass step or delayed step. It looks like this. Step, 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 tap, step, wait, step, step, tap. Pa, 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 ka, ka. Okay? Let's do it together a few times. I will be facing you first, and then I will be facing the wall as usual. 5, 6, basic first. 1, 2, 3, 4, delayed step, let's go. 1 and 3, 4, 5 and 7, one more time. Again, and basic, basic, and I will turn 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go, delayed step. And 1, and 3, and 5, and 7, again 1, and 3, and 5, and 7, one more time, and 3, and 5, and 7, and 1, and 3, and 5, and 7, 8. The mechanics of the step I explain in my little free mini course, which I link somewhere around here. The link will pop up. It will take you to a mini course where there are 14 lessons about your bachata, fundamental bachata footwork. Each lesson is about 1 minute. So find your lesson about the bass step and just go through it. It's fairly easy. All right, phenomenal. Now, if you've noticed, in the bass, in that delayed step, we actually added a little bit of syncopation at the end. So we delayed the first part, but we doubled the amount of movements we do in the second part. It looked like this, right? One, and we do nothing. Ta, ta, ta. Ta, ta, ta. So we already started combining delayed and syncopation, but we're just matching the rhythm of the bass instrument. Now, what happens if we actually use the syncopation, but in a different way? So number 3 is syncopation that is off rhythm. Let's see. So the first syncopation, the very simple one that you can use 100% of the time. If you want to add a little bit of splash of footwork, it's fine. But if you do something like this, 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, 7, 8, it will show that you understand music in a way where you're catching some offbeats or you're trying to match some specific instrument in the music. So this syncopation footwork kind of combines the major basic syncopation, but also the bass step. If you see, our major syncopation is ta, 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 step, tap, step, tap, which we did step, tap, step, step, tap. But it kind of follows the cadence of the bass step, right? The concept number 2, the delayed step. So delayed step looks like this. Ta, 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 ta. What happened is, instead of delaying, we just added tap and went back to our trajectory. Remember that incline that my body had going in the specific direction? I am still doing my bass step. Pa, ka, 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 pa, ka, 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 ka. I only added 1 tap in between. So this step sometimes confuses some people. Don't worry about it. Just give your body time to adapt. Save this video so you get to repeat it over and over. I personally am that person that needs multiple repetitions. I wish I was a genius just to get something from the first go, but sometimes it doesn't happen. So don't feel bad if certain concepts are not syncing. Give yourself some time so that your mind and body adjusts to the new movement in your footwork, in your body, in your hip movement, okay? Let's do this together. Again, twice facing you, and then I'm going to face the wall. You get to follow along. Guys, don't worry. We will do a mini drill at the end of this tutorial. But also, if you're already eager to jump into type of like footwork drills and practice sessions, here I link a playlist where I have multiple warm-up sessions, practice sessions. All we do there, an entire song, is just drilling specific movements over and over and over again, all right? So if you're ready, go ahead there. Otherwise, just wait until the end of this video and we'll see each other in the next practice sessions. Now let's practice our step number 3, where we combine syncopation to the rhythm of the, or to the stylistics of the delayed step. 5, basic first, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Now let's go. And step, tap, step, step, tap, step, tap, step, step, tap, step, tap, step, step, tap, step, tap again, and step, tap, step, step, tap, step, tap, basic, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, let's go. Step, tap, step, step, tap, 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 step, tap, step, step. One more time. Tap. Again, and 5. And finish. All right. You're probably asking, how do my hips move in this specific moment with my tapping and with my stepping? We will get to hip movements in another tutorial. Don't worry about it right now. Even if you feel or look a little robotic, it's fine. All we're doing is trying to memorize specific unusual patterns of the stepping and tapping and making connection between our mind and body, okay? A quick little pro tip for you guys. In a footwork that is like this one, when you have to tap and step in the same direction, it's cool if you do it like this: step, tap, step, step, tap. But for me, it makes more sense if I step, tap together. Obviously, we always tap together. But when I need to step again, I open my feet a little bit to give myself propulsion in the same direction I'm going. So instead of doing it step, tap, and step, tap, I would go step, tap, open, open, and tap, okay? It helps me to give propulsion in the direction I was going before. Hey dancer, just wanted to disrupt you for a second. If you're enjoying this tutorial so far, do me a favor and leave a like and a comment under this video, or at least one of them, because it helps my videos to be recognized by YouTube algorithm, and it will show it to more people like yourself. Thank you. Ciao. Cool. Now the juicy part begins. Now we start adding directions and combining our syncopation and delayed steps with our directional steps. Let's say we want to do a box step. A box step is just a step where we step around a box, marking every corner, right? If it was our basic, we would have done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. A very simple box step. Now what happens if we add our syncopation number 3 to our box step? You would notice that when I step, tap, it remains identical to my regular basic. But the moment I need to go forward, I would go backwards with my step. So I propel myself or give myself a little bit of an oomph to go forward to tap in the other corner. Remember how we did the first step? We did the version where I said step out, so you go more to the left. In this case, I need to step back, so I go more forward. Same thing when we need to go backwards on our 5, 6, 7, 8. 5, tap, and I step slightly forward so I can push myself backwards as I do my basic. All right? Let's do it together a couple of times. Only box step. 5, 6. With syncopation, let's go. 1, tap, stick backwards, push, tap. Step, tap, forward, push, tap. Again, step, tap, back, push, tap. Step, tap, forward, push, tap. Some of you might find that this step also is correlated to our cross behind, cross forward basic, which is also in my 14-day Bachata Footwork Journey course. It's free on YouTube. Go grab it right now. Cross forward is just when we cross forward on our basic. Cross backwards is when we cross backwards as we go into our basic. So when we do our box step, it's also could be considered cross backwards. Either way, you're doing the right thing. If you're giving yourself a little bit of an oomph to push your mass forward, a little bit of an oomph to push your mass backwards. Let's do it together. I will turn around. One basic first. 5, 6, basic, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go. Box step syncopation. 1, 2, and 3, 4. I'm lifting my legs super high so that you can see what's happening, but you don't need to go this far, okay? 5, 6. I'm also taking bigger steps, again, to make it obvious. In social dancing, we do like twice less than this, okay? Normally. Last time, finish, step, tap, and push, and finish. All right, cool. And finally, the best, the most fun part of our tutorial is combining everything, learning to improvise, and drilling our movements. Guys, granted that these are not the only syncopation that we use in our day-to-day bachata, there are many more fundamental types of footwork that you need to know as a dancer, but we get to that in in our other videos, okay? Make sure that you are subscribed to my channel and you have that notification bell clicked so you don't miss next time I upload a new video. I upload multiple types of videos a few times a week. Some of them are just mini choreos, mini demos, and some of them are tutorials. But I upload my warm-up videos or practice drill sessions every weekend, every Saturday of every week, I think, yes. So, all right, I'll see you there. Now, let's start combining. So far, we have a simple syncopation. We have a syncopation with delayed step, and we have a delayed step on its own. And we are practicing with our box step, right? So these 4 little elements that we need to keep in mind. Let's see what happens if I add the syncopation number 3 to my box step, just like we did in the previous section. I would go 1, 2, and 3, 4. Now, what I do on the other half of my basic is up to interpretation. Let's say I keep normal basic. 5, 6, 7, 8. All right? Let's do this twice together. Skip the basic, straight to this movement. 5, 6, 7, syncopation. 1, 2, and 3. Basic. 5, 6, again. And 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Cool. Now what happens if we add something delayed to the other side of the box step, right? You can obviously add delayed, you can add your syncopation number 1, you can add your basic, it doesn't matter, but I want you to start improvising from just only 2 types of steps that you already know. So let's keep the first half of our box step exactly the same, just like we did, and we only improvise on the second half of the box step, okay? So first, we will do a delayed step on the second half. Let's do the first half exactly as we did before. Syncopation. 5, 6, syncopation number 3. 1, 2, and 3, 4. Now I'm going to go delayed step. 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay? So I'm doing 5, 6, I'm holding, and I'm doing the rest of the 7, 8 as a normal basic step. Let's do this all together from syncopation box step. 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, and 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. Basic, basic, basic. A little faster. All together. Let's go. 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2. One more time. Same rhythm. Let's go. And 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Cool. This is just an exercise. I'll give you 3 more different options with syncopation, adding body movement and adding something improvisational that you can interpret in your own way, in your own stylistics, okay? Watch, we keep the first part, for the sake of exercise, in the exact identical way. 1, 2, and 3, 4. But instead of tapping 4 here, I tap 4 here, crossing. As I go into my delayed step, I add slight body movement. I open 3, 4. Okay? 5. Or this is actually not my 3, 4, sorry. 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So now I kept the same footwork, but I added a slight body movement by using the floor and giving myself these kind of body roll undulations. Okay? This is now we're getting into territory of sensual basic or our sensual bachata because we're adding more body motion. So if you want to try it out, do it with me. Again, syncopation, box step. 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, and 3. Oh, sorry, my bad. Again, 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Basic, basic, basic. I'll do it this way. And 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and one more time together. So you see how it's supposed to look, or at least how it could look. 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Basic, basic. Important thing about your foot here, as you cross and you open this way, don't step immediately from that corner to this corner. Bring it through this corner and then step backwards, okay? It looks cleaner on your square step. Otherwise, you would look like this. 1, 2, okay? 1. Even if you don't step in this corner, I want your foot to first come together, marking the togetherness, and then stepping backwards. 7, 8, all right? Don't worry, we'll do all this to the music a couple of times. Now, let's give you option number 3 for your box steps, okay? First half, similar. Just for simplicity, we keep it similar. Also, feel free to switch up the order of these. This is a tutorial for you to learn these movements, but I want you to learn on your free time. I want you to learn them in both directions. Each step we do, I want you to be comfortable doing it either to your right or to your left, okay? If we start first half of the box step, exactly the same. 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, and 6, and 7, 8. Again, basic. Let's do it all together. Super simple, right? Let's go. 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, and 6, and 7, 8. 1, 2. I'll show you one stylistics, what you can do with your feet in that syncopation. 1, 2, and 3, 4. 1, and 2, and 3, 4. Did you catch that? It's a little bit advanced, but see if you can catch it. And 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, and 6, and 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so these 3 movements are going to be something that we will drill right now to the music a little bit. If you crave for more, go ahead to this video. This is the practice session for specifically this tutorial. We will do an entire song just practicing these footworks and these types of shapes and directions, okay? All right, get ready, have a sip of water, and let's begin to the music. Ready? Basic first. 1, 2, 3, 4. Guys, syncopation number 1, 1 and 2 and basic step, okay? And 1 and 2 and basic. 5 and 6 and basic. 6 again. Good, basic step. 1, 2, 3. One more basic. Now we do bass step, delayed step. 1 and 3, 4, 5 and 7 and 1 and 3, 4, 5. Basic. Now let's do syncopation to the left, bass to the right. Ready? Let's go. 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 5, 6. Again. 1 and 2 and 3. Basic. Now we switch. Basic again. We switch direction. Bass to the left, syncopation to the right. Let's go. 1 and 3, 5 and 6 and 7. Again. 1 and 3, 5 and 6. Basic. Good. All right, next one, the cuadrado step. Remember, syncopation cuadrado, basic to the right. 1, 2, and 3, 4, basic. Again, 1, 2, and 3, 4. Same cuadrado, but delayed on the second half. Delayed. Again, ta 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 ta, delayed. Pa pa, basic. Let's do again, cuadrado. 1, 2, and 3, 4, delayed. Again. Delayed. Basic, slide. Cuadrado. 1, 2, and 3, 4, and delay. Choose your styling. 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2. Basic, sorry. One more basic. Okay, keep doing your cuadrado. I'll turn. Basic. Alright, let's go cuadrado. 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3. One more cuadrado. 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5. Basic. Alright guys, this is it. This is just a mini drill to show you variations that your syncopations can go in a lot of parts of a lot of bachata songs. As long as there's like this faster guitar part, your footwork should fit in just right. Alright, if you're ready to get more out of this practice session, as I said, head to this video where we practice the entire song, only footwork and a little bit of hip movements, okay? I'll see you there. Thank you for sticking through. Pretty cool, right? Today you learned your fundamental bachata footwork. Use this, abuse this, save this video, and keep coming back to it until your body feels comfortable doing different rhythms with your feet and coordinating it to the music. This way you will always be able to improvise and anticipate the beats in the music you know and add your flair and your personal style to your footwork. Guys, all the warm-up sessions, all the practice drills are in this playlist, and if you're ready to take your bachata to the next level, meet me in this video. Make sure you're subscribed. Otherwise, my bachata promise to see you on the dance floor and in the next video. Forever yours, BachaTUyYO.